Hi, I'm going to show you my aquarium tank here. This is a normal saltwater tank. I have here some carpet anemone and some clownfish, and this is maroon tank, yellow tank is there, another yellow tank, and doctor fish. This is up till now. You can say that this is like a normal tank. I have one blue starfish over here. I'm not sure if you can see it. Yeah, this is the one. And I have here also one red starfish. As you see here, I have two wave makers. This is a normal setting. Also, I have here the sump for the tank. This is the sump. I have here circulation for water. This is filtration and one protein skimmer, and this is a return back cycle. The most important thing that we will notice here that I have here some sensors like a probe. This is pH probe and TPH probe, and also temperature. Two types of temperature sensors are here. I have here also, this is heater, and I have water level sensor. This is the upper level sensor, and this is the lower level sensor, and I have here one controller. This one is ozone generator. It's connected with AC to feed the protein skimmer, okay, with ozone while separating water. After the protein skimmer reaches a certain level of sewage water, so I drill it back to this cup and I put it out of the tank. This is I am doing every day. I have here one small control unit, the blue one, yeah, and small timer for ozone. This is especially for ozone. I have here some timing. I made it by myself. Okay, let us go to see other sensor up here. I am going to show you, okay, the light fitting. I have here one normal light LED, and this is metal halide, one metal halide fitting, one color LED to give me different coloring over time, changing its color so that I can get all the hue, all color hue, and this is normal white light. Also I have here, this is the main light LED. As you see here, give me white and blue color. I have here, this is the water level measuring sensor. Okay, I can measure my water level in the tank, and I have here, okay, this is lunar light or moon light. It opens in the night at specific timing to give. Actually, I am controlling all these tank setup by using a handmade aquarium controller. This aquarium controller I have programmed myself, and I have connected myself. Everything is done by my side. I developed this one. Okay, this is a return pump, not a return actually. This is specially, this pump specially for the chiller. I have one chiller here. Actually, it read my temperature now is 26.9. Okay, this is I keep here for evaporating water. I keep here some fresh water just to fill my tank to the right level, and every week I am adding some more water. Okay, so let us talk about the control unit which I have over here. Actually, the unit itself, it's Arduino developed system. Let us start by the devices I am controlling. Actually, I am controlling 16 devices. This is the main pump, this is the sump pump, reserve pump, and air pump. Okay, I have here the chiller, the heater, the protein skimmer, and UV pump. I'm controlling also. This is the main lid, second one. This is the metal halide, and this is the white lid, and this is the color lid fitting. Also, this is the moonlight. This is the wave maker number 1, and this is the wave maker number 2. Okay, and this is the feeder. For feeder, I am feeding with a different system. I didn't develop the feeder yet, but it's on the way. I'm controlling the high voltage current by using low voltage relays. This 16 relay is controlled by my Arduino unit, which it has here. This is the timer from right I'm talking, and this is the light sensor, this is the infrared sensor, and this is humidity sensor. I have here one LED, and I can read here almost everything. Okay, let me show you how I control. I have here this is the remote control I'm controlling. Let me change the setting here. I will return back to my original setting. Welcome to my tank. Here I can choose monitor. Okay, in monitor I can choose to see sensors. I can read everything here. I can read the tank temperature, room temperature, tank pH, and room humidity. Also TDS, which is total dissolved salt, and also luminance, which is room illumination. This is very helpful when calculating for moonlight and AC. Okay, I am also measuring the water level and the sump tank, the sump temperature, also power supply, how many kilowatts I'm using per day and for every moment I'm using, and finally I'm measuring the temperature of my. Also, I have here output devices. Okay, I have here output devices. I can see which one is working and which one is not working. If I have some problem, I can notice. Okay, I can here see my time schedule, when my lamp will open today and when it will close for the light. Actually, I'm trying to simulate actual lighting system in the nature. I'm trying to simulate the sun simulation by calculating every day sunrise and sunset. Also, I'm calculating for moon rise and moon set. This is very helpful in aquarium and in saltwater aquarium. Moon is very important here because it's affecting the complete system of in the sea. Anyway, I can see here my power consumption. Okay, this is time schedule. Also, I can see my power consumption, how many kilowatt I'm using per day. For this one, I'm almost using, I'm not sure if it is clear or not. I'm trying to put it. Actually, I'm using 2.69 dirhams per day for electricity. I'm paying my bill, electricity bill, 69 per day dirham. Okay, very good. And this is my sensor gadget. It can read, this is tank temperature, room temperature and room humidity. It will give me a measurement for how many, and it will keep changing. Some temperature and room illumination. It looks okay. It will keep reading, and if any change will happen, I can notice. Okay, I'm also measuring unit temperature and power consumption by watt. It will keep changing and give me different reading for tank pH and tank temperature, tank TDS, and everything. I'm monitoring here. Okay, and if there is any warning, nothing now, nothing to display. Sometimes if I got a fault reading from any sensor, okay, it will tell me. I don't have any fault in any sensor for the time being. Okay, actually I can control everything either automatically. I will leave the control for the processor or the microcontroller, or I can control it manually. Yani for example, I can close the light, open the light either manually, or I will leave it automatically. For the 16 different devices I have here to control which device, if I want it automatically or manually or whatever, I can change it. Also, I have here some graphs where every day what is the development in over the day and night, what happened to all the sensor reading. I can see what's happening in pH change, TDS change, tank temperature change, and I corrected by using chiller and heater for temperature control. For moonlight, sometime if the room is providing enough light, okay, the moonlight itself, it will not work. So setting, I can control time, feeding, number of feeding per days. And for now I have 4 times feeding per days. I can change my desired temperature. I can adjust it 25 or 26 or whatever. I can control the wave maker, intervals and length, power, everything. Calibrate pH. Sometimes I need to calibrate my pH reading. Okay, and I'm checking also for chemistry, NH3, NO2, PO4, calcium, magnesium, iron and iodine, the total KH, the total dissolved oxygen, everything I can check here. And this is my control. Let me return back to my sensor display monitor again, so that I can keep reading. And this lamp is keep flashing. If it is green, then everything is okay. If it give red or it give different color for blue, it has a different meaning for me. As you see, everything is handmade. For the hardware, I make it from Arduino circuits and Arduino sensors. And also I have here my program, which is in Arduino language. I wrote it myself. This is the complete program with all setting and everything. Actually it's not very long program, but it's giving me all what I need. And by the way, I am keep changing by practice, keep changing in the program itself. Okay, and finally when I change something, I upload the final program and the change will take effect immediately.